Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, free to play. It's been a week. It's been a week. Everybody in the house has been sick except for me. Knock on wood, or this is actually fake wood, but whatever. Yeah, and I've had to be on daddy duty for most of the day, so I haven't been able to catch my afternoon refreshes. And so I usually have some time to do catch up on stuff, and just happened, and I came upstairs and load into the game, and I'm like, Hunter, what? Because we just get the news between the time I did this and the other one that Jocasta knew Conquest unit is coming. And then I come up here and I'm like looking at finishing the video earlier, and I'm like, okay, let's go look at the Hunter, and I get news about Inquisitor Lightspeed bundle and Bobby Feet, sign of Django. And I'm like, what? Guys, I gotta tell you, after having farmed the Inquisitors on my, by the way, General Syndulla 3G Cantina, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I am not ever looking forward to farming those people again. There's Jocasta New, by the way. There's Hunter. If you didn't know. And there's Hunter again. I haven't even looked at the kit yet, but if I'm tempted to buy anything on this account, it's those Blasted Inquisitors. Because there's 5 of them. And they're Inquisitors, right? This is primarily a dark side account. And I'm not looking forward at all to when this guild gets into road and, possibly being asked to farm Inquisitors, because goodness. So I may be breaking the bank open for the daily account and the original account, because I have them farmed up on the Hyperlight account, but they're I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it a lot. Anyway, if you saw my late video that I did yesterday, where I discussed it, where I talked about my trepidation with the ship that is on this node, guys, I'm just gonna tell you, if you have any desire to go get SLKR at all, after everything being said, start with this. After what I've come through, this should be your first farm when you're going for SLKR. Nobody else. This should be your first thing. More than Hux, more than any of those other people that took me forever. This ship should be your first farm, especially because you need it for the finalizer. You need it for the fleet. You need to get the finalizer. You need the finalizer to get the SLKR. This is your most important thing. And if you looked at what I said last night, we're doing the thing. We're saving up the 4. I'm going to save up the 4,000 credits. And then we're going to, I can boost him. Okay. Okay. There are no words to describe the amount of disgust I have for this ship, for how hard this ship is to get. Hey, look, we finished Cal. That's good. Don't actually have enough to finish him, but that's what it is for now. So I'm just gonna clear this and oh, I can't save it. Well, that's done. So let's just delete this for now. Well, I mean, it's done. So tomorrow we're gonna start on the signal data for this. But my gosh, guys, my disgust for this ship. I mean, just do me a favor. I want you to stop whatever you're doing right now. If you don't have CLS, I mean, if you don't have SLKR, and you're even thinking about SLKR at any point in your life, and you're not planning to buy it, meaning that you're doing it free supply, you're never going to buy SLKR. You're never going to buy a bundle for SLKR. Stop what you're doing right now, or whenever you have time. Go to the Darcion node and farm that expletive ship. Because you'll thank me later. You'll thank me later. And I don't know if there's anybody out there who has said that I should have started with that, what's command shuttle. If there is, my apologies. My apologies. If you tried to warn me, if you tried to tell me, my apologies. Just know that I understand what you were saying. I apologize for not taking your advice. And I'm here to spread the news to all of the rest of you that if you had designs for ever getting SLKR and you've never done him before, do yourself a favor and go farm that node. Don't hesitate. Well, don't hesitate, because you're not going to do yourself any favors by hesitating. You need to go and farm that node. You just do it. Just do it. You'll thank me down the road. You'll be like, oh my gosh, that when I decided to go for SLKR, it changed my life, because I promise you it will. Because the sooner, because that is going to be the biggest bottleneck for me getting this fleet. More than Cairo, more than anything else. At today, when I'm filming this, as of February 5th, 2025, the biggest bottleneck, bar none, in the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren farm, more than the bounty hunter ships, more than anything else, is the Kylo Ren command shuttle. The Echelon would be a bottleneck, but it's not part of the farm to open the finalizer. It might be when you go to put the fleet together and actually use the fleet. But for me, right now, I don't care. Because all I'm doing is I'm getting the finalizer, getting it open. Gonna be doing that event in perpetuity until I get it all the way up to 7 stars. But then as soon as we have what I need for SLKR, as far as that fleet goes, get either 5 stars or whatever, so I can open SLKR, bounty hunter time. Bounty hunter time. Executor. Here we go. But just if you're a free player, if you're somebody that started behind me, that you're behind me, you're going to thank me. You're probably going to end up getting to executive to SLKR before I do. Congratulations. I'm sure, I'm sure if you went back and watched Nooch's SLKR rush, like when he did it 2 years ago, I'm sure that he said the same thing. I just never made it there I watched part of Nooch's journey, but I didn't watch all of it because, you only have so much time in the day. But yes, I'm going to tell you, that is the biggest secret to getting where you need to be as fast as you can. So, more than you need signal data, more than you need relics, more than you need those characters, you need that ship. Because everything else, because it doesn't matter if you have everything else done. If you don't have that ship done, you might as well not have anything else done. Because as close as I am, and if you're not familiar with how close I am, I'll show you, because why not? So if you're not familiar with how I am, these guys all need to be either Relic 3 or Relic 5. This guy, Kylo Mass needs to be Relic 7. Kylo needs to be Relic 7. Emperor Palpatine needs to be Relic 7. Everybody else either needs to be 3 or 5. Same with Han. Veteran Han needs to be 3. And then you need these pilots to be usable for their ships. And you need the fleet. The fleet for what you need for the finalizer is the Slave 1, the Xanadu Blood, the Houndstooth, the aforementioned Kylo's Command Shuttle, the TIE Silencer, the TIE Advanced, and I believe the First Order TIE Fighter. I think. Let me just go here and check real quick. Yeah. First Order TIE Fighter, Houndstooth, Kylo's Command Shuttle, Slave 1, Silencer, TIE Advanced, and Xanadu Blood. Yeah. And then, where I am now is I have it unlocked, so I was able to do the first thing. But now I have to do this because I need to farm 6 stars, and probably I'm going to end up going to 7 stars, which means, like I talked about in the video, probably need a good, it's probably going to take me a good 3 months to do. Still, as close as I am to having all of the other pieces done, it does not matter. Because that one stinking ship is not done. It doesn't matter. And so, if you ever watch this video in the future, I'm probably going to post this as, when I post it for the day, for the day, whatever day this is, I'm going to be like, this is the number one tip that I can give you. A free to play person going for, oh my gosh, I did it. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Anyway, worry about that later. This is the number one tip that I can give you for if you're ever going for finalizer, is that. And it's important that you understand that. So maybe you're like me, maybe like, hey, I like the way you like the way you're doing your video, you make a lot of sense, guys, whatever. But if you ever are even thinking about, I might want to go and get Kylo Ren, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren at some point. I just told you what the secret is. I just told you the secret. It is to go get that command shuttle today. Before you start the farm, have that command shuttle done. Lessons I learned from a guy farming his first ever GL. True story. And it is not a mistake I will make again. I promise you that. But I did make it. Lesson learned. We don't have to do that anymore. All right, so I think that's about it. If you're still here, I appreciate you so much. If you could leave a like, that'd be great. If you want to subscribe, knock yourself out. I'm going to go ahead and start doing this too. Just because I can't even with this ship. And if this slows me down, I don't care. I'm getting this ship done. Because I want it done. And so, whenever we make it to 4,000, we'll start double farming. But as long as there's shards available in the shop, I'm going to buy them. We're going to keep, doing what we need to do. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about GC. I'll do that eventually. I'm going to go. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hold the line. And I will see you tomorrow. Till then, bye.